The Keith Center is devoted to living up to the life and legacy of Judge Keith and carrying it forward to the next generation.
Judge Keith's legacy is incredible, and so knowing that he had gone to Wayne Law and that there was now going to be a civil rights space named after him where we could continue his legacy, that's the reason I chose Wayne.
First and foremost, it's named after my uncle. I would say that it represents the most eloquent expression of his commitment to faith and justice that one could perhaps imagine.
The most significant part about the judge's life and legacy is courage. Many people know what the right thing to do is and don't do it. And it takes a rare kind of courage to know what the right thing is to do and to stand up and do it. And carrying up on his life and legacy is to sit up on the important issues of the day, whether it's water shutoffs or tax foreclosures or the collapse of the Detroit public school and municipal distress, and taking a look at that from a racial equity perspective and trying to say and do what the right thing is.
It's important that the Keith Center is working directly on the most important pressing needs of our community and of Detroiters. So, and structuralized racism is a huge problem. It has always been a huge problem in Detroit, and so it's important that a center that's working for civil rights be directly addressing that and addressing things like the water shutoffs that are directly impacting Detroiters right now, and disproportionately directly impacting African American Detroiters.
It is the sense that we have a higher responsibility in treating each other fairly, regardless of our background, regardless of our orientation, regardless of how we began. And so when I look at the Center on Civil Rights, it represents that strident effort to keep pushing on.
Our mission is to make sure that this center is open and available to people who are working on these issues.
We try to promote inclusiveness by modeling our behavior. One important thing that we do at the Keith Center and in the context of the Equity Lab is always get people to think about what are the implications of an idea like implicit bias or structural racism for you as an individual first, right? But then that's not enough. It's not enough to say I'm committed to racial equity. Are you modeling that in yourself? Are you modeling that in the organization? And can you then take that forward and think about the types of structural changes that are necessary to be made in our society?
Peter represents the essence of my uncle's spirit, his fight, his commitment to civil rights, uncompromising in his commitment to civil rights. Therefore, is able to convey that in the manner in which he guides the Keith Center. I have absolutely the greatest confidence in the longevity of the Keith Center and the commitment of Peter to the center and what it's supposed to be all about. The Keith Center for Civil Rights recognizes for black folks, for white folks, for people who are of a different faith, different sexual orientations, different life experiences. What one man, what one woman, one person can do to improve the lives of many if they are committed to it. We are here to improve the lives of the people that we touch. That's the lasting legacy. With the blessings, my uncle's life, commitment to the law, commitment to his faith, has been able to do just that.